Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you all doing? Hope you're all well. Week is going well so far and all that. Let me just get my stream muted. I don't need to listen to myself in my ears. It's odd enough having to listen to myself. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah, I guessed Keegan. I saw it online, so I figured I'd invite you. How are you doing? Hold on, I just need to sort out some programs. One sec. I pressed the wrong button to get my telemetry all loaded up. So let's do that. Okay, there we go. So first three tracks this evening, as I said, are China, Spa and Mexico. As ever, the three ranked circuits from this week. If you want to request any other tracks than that, do let me know. The lobby, let me just double check I did actually open the lobby, because more than once I've forgotten. Yes, it is open. So yeah, get yourself in if you fancy joining us. ! Join in the chat. We'll get you all the details. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV-AD Hawkins GH. I sent invites to Dr. One Steele, joined and then left. Let's send him another invite, see if he'll stick around now that Stacey Wasey is with us. What did everyone think of the F1 at the weekend? It's quite interesting. I got a feeling Max is going to do it again. I'm no Max fan by any stretch, but I've been listening to the post-race stuff today. Canada Killian, we can do that. Yeah, I've been listening to the post-race stuff on Sky today. It's been a little while catching up with it. And 4 races ago, Max was something like 110 points behind Oscar. And after Texas, he's now 40 points behind. So in 4 races, he's closed up something like 60 points. That's just ludicrous. Killian, are you joining us? I thought I'd sent you an invite. Let me just do that again. There we go. Whoops, no, I don't want to leave. And let's also add Canada to the circuits. There we go. Otherwise, it's just going to be me and little Stacey Wasey. I might stand a chance of a podium if there's just 2 of us. I did another STRL commentary solo on Monday. First race of the new season. Barbance won on track. Oh, fair enough, Killian. Yeah, Barbance won on track, but took a 3-second penalty, I think, post-race, which dropped him down to second. Yeah, that's because there's never anybody in, Rob. All right, well, let's dive in. I'll get my plug-in for Sim Racing Centre's setups, !SRC in the chat. It's an open lobby, Killian, so you should be able to find it. Yeah, !SRC in the chat will get you an affiliate link, which helps support the channel. Please use that if you can. As well as a discount code, gets you 10% off anything you buy from them. They have setups for all the major racing games, F1, Assetto Corsa, iRacing, you name it. Basically, we're off to China, which is that one. I'll show you the track while I get my setup loaded. Don't read too much into how good their setups are based on how I drive, because I'm rubbish. But if you saw me driving default setups, you'd realise just how good the Sim Racing Centre ones are. So go out and buy some. They are really nice chaps and chapesses. And certainly know their stuff as far as setups goes. They'll even do training sessions, lap analysis, and if you're serious enough, they'll race engineer you. So do check them out. And they sell a cuddly lion, I think it is. Might be a tiger. Starting on pole of 2. Whoops. Okay, solid second place out of 2.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Big frame drop there, very helpful, thank you game. Whoops. Yep, missed my braking point there. This has gone incredibly well. Need a few more of them for Keegan. Two purple sectors. Try not to screw up this chicane.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Ugh. Oh well, gotta have a warm-up race. Cool.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final
What, for the
lap.
real F1 or tonight, you mean? Okay, cool. Jesus, AD.
I can't speak. I can't speak.
Oh well, I got fastest lap. Oh, a second quicker as well. It just shows if I could keep it on the damn track, I might actually stand a chance. Right then, off to Spa. Do dive in if you fancy joining. Exclamation mark join in the chat or check out the pin message. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH, top right hand corner of your screen at the moment. We're off to Belgium, then Mexico, and then our first viewer requested track is Canada. If you've got any track requests, do shout out. You don't have to be racing with us. If there's somewhere you'd like to see us visit, not one of the tracks we've been to before. But yeah, take your pick. We'll just dive straight in. It's odd, this time last week, the lobby was full before I even went live, I think. I don't know what the difference is. I think part of it is just down to the game, whether the lobbies are working or not, essentially. Love Belgium, love driving it. I'm not very good at it though, so we'll do our best. It's a long old track as well, long old 5-lap race. Again, I will be loading my Sim Racing Centre setup. 5 sites of open lobbies. What, you mean 5? Only 5 open lobbies or 5 pages? Cool. That'll be why no one's joining mine then, I guess. Oh well, it keeps, at least with 3 people we know driving, at least the racing's going to be clean, if potentially a little dull, but I know which I'd prefer. Starting P2 this time. Go for it, Rob. That was the clutch. Great start, AD. Purple Sector 2 according to the game. I have caught up close to a second.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oops.
Green flag.
.6 now, thanks to that little argument.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Good position here for a bit of DRS.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Okay, Mark, whatever you say.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Well, screwed that up.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, clear.
Guessing Killian must be running quite a lot of wing. And he's got a penalty now. He lost the back end then.
Come on, team!
Come on,
This
team!
is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Thank you. I was kind of helped by your little argument at La Source on end of lap 1, I think it was. Pleased I managed to keep it clean. Most overtakes, what, 1? Oh no, 2 I suppose. I was third after the first lap, after hitting the clutch at the end of this. I'm guessing you were running a fair amount of wing there, Killian. You didn't seem to be... Hey, Mr. Fasty. Welcome in. Good to see you again. How are you doing? Do join us if you feel like. Exclamation mark join in the chat or check out the pinned message. Hopefully doing some longer races later if we get enough interest of people we know and trust. I don't do longer races as open lobbies because they can be carnage, and doing that in a longer race is just no fun at all. Getting taken out by some idiot on the first lap is never fun. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. So we're off to Mexico next, and then we have Canada requested. Mr. Fasty is in, welcome in, and Rob is, blimey. So if you want to request any tracks, do shout out. 1 request per person, not tracks we've done. We started off at China, and we've just done Spa, and we're doing Mexico and Canada. So let me know what you fancy. Mexico's flag looks like that, I think. Yes. Loads of people joining. Well, 6. It's more than 2, which is what we started with. 3-point lead over Stacey Wasey. Killian only done 1 race and already has 18 points. Oh yeah, Stacey didn't finish, but I guess must have been classified 3rd still, even though a DNF. Not going to attempt to pronounce that Ferrari driver's name. Sorry about that. Now dealt with. Raj left the session. Yeah, that's what I thought. So Mexico, and not my best track. Quite enjoy it. It's very strange setup wise. You almost want two setups on this track, similar to a lot of circuits, I suppose. But the long start-finish straight really rewards a low downforce setup, and then the twisty bit in sector 2, you need all the downforce you can get. And we're starting down in 6th place, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7th. Hopefully keep me out of trouble at the first corner, if nothing else. Oh no, 6th. Whoops. Oops, sorry, Mr. Fasty. Well, that was bad.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Never touched you, Rob. Did then. Oh, that was crap.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Green flag.
Guy in the lead is well and truly checked out.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Oh, idiot.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Final lap, push, push.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Oh, got fastest lap.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you for an awesome year.
5th. Oh yeah, I had a penalty, didn't I? Oh well. Mr. Keggis disappeared well out in front. Relatively pleased with that, no real mistakes. Bit bumpy and bory in the first corner. Yeah, never mind, Keegan. You're in good company with slow people here. So Canada will be the last track unless somebody requests one, so get your request in or I'm going to have to choose one. Silverstone for Rob. We can do that. Saves me choosing it. Guitar, Mr. Fasty, I approve of that as well. Two of my better circuits, those two, so I'm not going to argue with them. It's unusual not to see some of the SDRL crowd in on a Thursday night, but I guess they're all busy doing stuff. We'll invite Mars just in case he missed the first invite. Leaf. Stacey Wasey takes the lead in the championship, 2 points ahead of me. Keggis we need to watch out for, already 25 points in their first race. Everyone diving in now, so be prepared. Ah yes, you're right Rob, it does. Yes, be prepared for some questionable racing in the upcoming races. Now we're getting more open lobby randoms coming in. We're up to 20 now, so a full lobby. There goes any hope of me getting a clean finish. Absolutely fasty. Wouldn't have anything else in an open lobby. Exactly what we expect. My penalty in Mexico was stupid as well, was cutting the inside of a corner. That's just silly. No need for that. Never mind, Rob. Where are we? Canada, yep. I'm starting P11, so right in the middle of the carnage. Well, at least you got a good chance of a clean start back there. Best place to be, Killian, probably.
Caution, caution.
Who was that arsehole?
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear.
Yeah, that was all my fault. I'm back up to P7 after that.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
One more warning, I think, and I get a penalty. Oh, AD. Who was that? Thank you, Heracles. Oh no, thank you, Kegis, in fact. Oh, no wonder my brake bias is at 50%. That'll be that
Okay,
brake
you have
bias
some
adjust
front wing
bug.
damage, but not enough to justify a stop in the remaining laps. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.8 seconds. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Thank you, game. Nice big frame drop.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
P6 in the end with all those penalties. There were a couple of real dickheads in there. Hopefully they've left. If anyone saw who the idiots were straight lining the hairpin and the first corner at maximum speed, do let me know. Yeah, that was definitely stupid. Yeah, there was cars flying all over the place. Evening, Cert. How are you doing?
We love you. Thank you. Thank you for an awesome year.
Yeah. Have you managed to get in the lobby, Cert, or do you need an invite? It was quite full at the start of that, but about half of them were idiots, so hopefully they will have left. We're off to Silverstone next, I think, and then Qatar, neither of which were chosen by me, unusually. Nicely done, Killian. Yeah, one more season, I think, Sert, before your hamster gets the wheel spun up. That wasn't me, if you were asking me, Fasty. I had a surprisingly clean race, given how many idiots there were. I started in P13, I think. Hold on, let's have a look. P11, and I was up in 4th at one point. So I think it's Silverstone next, so we'll put that track map up. Yep, Silverstone next. Oh, really? Okay. Well, let me know who they are, Rob, if you can remember any of them. I saw loads of carnage, you know, cars flying straight on at the hairpin and the first corner at full speed. So, you know, obviously no intention of making the corner. So let me know who they were and I will kick them. We are at 18. Yeah, well, like I say, Keegan, tell me their names and they won't do it again tonight. No, it wouldn't, because I'm in second place with 61 points. They would find us again, though, Rob. Yeah, keep an eye on them. Like I say, if anyone sees anybody being deliberately dickheads, then let me know, and I'll kick them. Oh, well, that's your problem then, Rob. Sorry. Concentrating, Keegan, blimey. We don't want sweats like you in here. Yeah, but which half, Rob? Starting P9. There's a theme going on here, Rob. Yeah, that was deliberate, Cert. Cert has joined, good stuff.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
Yeah. I'll take that.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Penalties ahead, so that's helpful. Did it? I was quite surprised by that.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Green flag.
Trouble is, everyone ahead of me has got DRS as well.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.8 seconds. Yellow flag.
If I can get Killian and stay within 2 seconds of the guy in front.
Okay, clear.
Come on, team!
Yeah!
This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you.
Woohoo! We'll have a clip of that. I'm pleased with that. Where did I start? Was it P9? P9 to P1. Got involved in some bargy. Hey, welcome in, Indus. Unlucky, Killian. It's not. It's only about my third or fourth. Who are we waiting for? Dirty or just not very good? I don't mind not very good, Fasty. Everyone makes mistakes, but if they were deliberately taking people off, then that's a whole different matter. Race winner, fastest lap. I didn't get driver of the day, though. Kegis did. Look at that. All right, Fasty, then that's good enough for me. So that's the other Mercedes. Matt's bug. I'm guessing he'll probably have left already, but if not, we'll kick him. Thank you, Fasty. Oh, he's a Max Verstappen fan with a D licence. Thanks for joining us, Keegan. Always a pleasure. Do drop by again sometime soon, hopefully. Well, it just depends what kind of racing you do. I think it certainly was Killian. I have my races set to not affect the licence, so you can't gain any licence points by being in my lobbies. It looks like that Merc guy has gone. Yeah, Cert has taken it. P1. Off to Qatar next. Cert, pick a track. There's the ones we've done. China, Belgium, Mexico, Canada, Great Britain, and we're off to Qatar now. Someone pick a track, otherwise I'll have to. I don't know which I'll pick because my two favourites are there. Brazil, sounds good. Fight. So where are we off? Qatar. My favourite track in the game. Let's hope we get a clean race here. I will be gutted if I get some dickhead taking me out in this one, because this is about my best performing track. Go for a Red Bull, Luca. It's next door. Right then, Qatar. I really should load an up-to-date setup for Qatar, considering it's one of my favourites and all. That's jolly nice of you, Mr. Fasty. Just make sure there's room in the lobby before you give your car up, otherwise you may end up spectating. P4, that'll help. Right, let me get through the first three corners, please.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag.
Both laps that corner.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Unlucky Luca.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, clear.
Oh, dickhead.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 13.9 seconds.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last
Nicely
forever.
done, Cert. Once I got that 2-second penalty, there was little point in... oh, Cert's disappeared. Yeah, once I got that 2-second penalty, there was little point in trying to fight it. You were too close to me down that straight, so... oh well, quite pleased with that, though. Pass on Pomber in lap 2, I think it was, and then end of lap 2. And that was it, really. Fair enough. He's probably already gone because he got disqualified, so yeah, he's left. There you go, he's probably watching. Bye-bye, Richmond. Thank you, Zach. Gurmore and Witt. Thank you for the follow, Kegis. How would you say that? Kegis? Gurmore and Witt. Nice. Nice win, Cert. Almost almost a clean sweep. Never mind. So who are we kicking? Richmond, Gurmore and Vitter. Gurnor and Vitt, who was disqualified. So, yeah, I suspect some of them have already gone. AJB as well. Okay, lobby's going to be empty now. That'll be good. Brazil next. Who have we got with us who would like to do longer races? We got me, Cert, hopefully Luca, Rob, Killen, Mr. Fasty. Would you do a longer races with us? Kegis as well. You'd be more than welcome. So that'd be 7 of us. If you all confirm you will do them, we'll make this the last race and then go invite only. See, yeah. Makes you wonder why people bother. You know, you spend 60, 70 quid on a game just to... Cool, Killian. Okie dokie. Anybody else? If we can get 5 or 6 of us, I think that'd be enough. So I reckon got me, Killian, Fasty hopefully, Kegis hopefully, Cert, Rob. That's 6. Luca hopefully. So, are any of the people we needed to kick still here? I don't think they are they? So yeah, speak up in the chat, please. Oh, there's an ad break on. I'll just wait for that. Cool. So yeah, anyone up for a longer races, let me know. I reckon we've got me, Killian, Kegis, Cert, Rob. Okay, not fast. And Luca, so that's 6 of us, which I would do a 25% with 6 of us. If everyone can confirm they're up for it. Let's stick Brazil's track map up. It depends how long your gym session is, Fasty. I'll be on for another hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Thank you, Fasty. Send me a friend request on EA if you haven't already, and then at least I'll know that I can trust you in future for the longer ones. I only add people to my friends list if I know I can trust them to invite them for. Perfect. That's good stuff then, Mr. Fasty. Enjoy your gym session. And hopefully we see you again soon. Blimey, another Benz was in the session then. Where are we starting? P3. Okay. Smacked up the arse in turn 1 then, I guess. And a really good first lap until the last corner.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag.
If only hadn't fucked up that first lap, last corner.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Guy ahead's got 2 seconds.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Oh, you nasty bastard. That wasn't very nice.
Okay, clear.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning.
I'll take that.
I'm so proud of you all.
I don't know what happened those last 3 races. A first and 2 seconds. Anyone got any requests for a longer track? Thank you, Killian. Better banana. Alright, so I'm going to close this lobby, start a new private one, and we'll see how many people we get in, but at least a 25%, maybe a 35%. God, my name didn't even appear. Fastest lap and cleanest driver for cert, well done. Okay, so we'll just see how that championship finished up. I should have done relatively well in that based on the last few races. And then I'll close this lobby, create an invite only one, and we'll see how we get on. Anyone who's been in that lobby and has been clean, do shout out. Kegis, you're more than welcome to join us for the invite only if you want to add me as a friend on EA, if you haven't already. We'll do at least a 25% race. As I say, I don't do them with people I haven't raced with, who haven't proven that they can not drive like a complete tool. Woohoo! Takes a championship. Helped by the fact that I was one of only, I think the only driver who did all the races. Killian didn't join till the second race, I think. So Kegis, I'll sit in this lobby for a little bit just to let you add me as a friend. You can do that from the lobby list. Hover over my name, click whatever your button is, and select add as EA friend. Like I say, you're more than welcome to join these longer races if you want to. Start having a think about what track we want to do. Is that you, Josh Hazard? Depends on how many people there are. If there's only 5 of us, then almost certainly not. Kevin Van Dyke. Don't know who that is. Anyone want to own up? Okay, so I'll create this invite only lobby. As I say, have a think about what track you fancy doing. Monza, that's not a bad idea. So let's see. Kegis, Killian. See. Are you on Steam, Killian? Because that's another way we can get you in. If you add, if they don't mind, of course, if you add cert. Oh, it worked. Excellent. Everyone happy with Monza? It's fine by me. Cool. So we are 5 people, so yeah, we'll go with 25%. We can always do 2 of them. 25%. Cool, sounds good. I didn't see Rob. Where's Rob? Did I just not go? Has Rob left us? Okie dokie, sir. See you in a minute. Rob stays for the carnage of the open lobbies and then leaves once we close and start doing some sensible stuff. What's up, Leak? Leak you. Leak you joins us. I'd suggest we all go in different teams, just so that if and when there is a safety car, there's no hassles with double stacks and stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to force you to. If you want to run that risk, that's entirely up to you. There's plenty of cars to choose from. If anyone desperately wants a McLaren, I'm happy to swap as long as there's a sensible car available. Not, to be honest, I'd take any car. I'd rather have a Mercedes engine. That's the only stipulation. But if I had to drive a Ferrari or something, I would. Don't particularly like the sound of the Red Bulls. I'd never get the gear changes right in the Red Bull. So we are 6, which is plenty. No quali for this, Luca. It's just not worth it. If you think a handicapped grid would be worth doing. Yeah, Rob, Scaredy Rob, we call him now. Yeah, if anyone thinks a handicap grid would be worth doing, stick looking at this, probably certain Luca down the back. I will likely be last by the end of lap 1 or 2 anyway. Fair enough, Luca. Well, yeah, I don't know what it is. I just can't. I don't seem to get. I can hear the gear changes on the Mercedes engine car certainly, but on the Red Bull I just can't. Should we rig the grid then? Stick certain Luca down the back. I don't mind being 4th. It makes very little difference to me. Like I say, if I started pole with a 10-second head start, chances are I'd still be last by the end of the first lap. So I'm happy if I can keep up. That would do me. Okie dokie. Right, so let's put me 4th there. Kegis and Killian, who of you would claim to be the best, and you can start 2nd. If not, I don't really mind. I've been having some nice battles with Killian, so I'd suggest he's around similar pace to me. Killian pole. Fair enough, Kegis. There you go, Killian. Lead us away. Anybody else want to join before we get going? Anyone in the chat? I'll just have a quick look on my friends list. Let's invite Mars. He's probably busy. I've sent him 2 or 3. What, putting you on pole? We're not necessarily suggesting you're the worst, Killian. We're just giving you a bit of a leg up. Let's just double check that grid then. So there we go. Killian, Kegis, Lee, Q, me, Luca and Cert at the back. Okay, if everyone's ready, I guess we can start readying up. Give people a chance to load setups and the like. I will load my Sim Racing Centre setup. Excellent, Killian. Is everybody about ready to go? Luca, you said you were smoking. If you want time to finish that, we can wait. assuming you're not smoking a 3-hour cigar or anything. There is the track, nice and straightforward. 3 chicanes, 3 straights, and a couple of twiddly bits at the ends. Okie dokie, let's start readying up then. Like I say, once we get down to the grid, give people a chance to load setups and strategies. So don't ready up, I'll let you know when we're ready to go, because I'll be entering my setup from scratch. Courtesy of Sim Racing Centre, obviously. We're in an ad break, so hopefully you've all heard me saying not to ready up. Unusual tyre pressures. Same to you, Killian. Okay, I am good to go as far as setup and strategy goes. Let me know in the chat when you guys are. So we're waiting for Luca, Killian. So Killian and... who was the other one? There were 6 of us, weren't there? Lee Q. Lee Q, once you're ready, just ready up. Everybody else has said they're ready. Or tell me in the chat and I'll ready up. Makes a little difference. Earth to leak you, Earth to leak you. Just phoning Max Verstappen to get set up. Be interesting to know what an F1 driver really thinks of the game. The trouble is, a lot of the time when you see them saying, oh yeah, the game's great, they're obviously being paid to say that. You know, in terms of setup, how close to an F1 driving style and setup are the cars? It is a game at the end of the day, but you know, it's supposed to be a bit simmy. Alright, we'll give Lee Q another 30 seconds, and if he hasn't said anything, we will just ready up. What's everyone else's strategies look like? Killian on the softs, everyone else on the mediums apart from Cert down the back. Going for the overcut. Alright, that's long enough. Ah, there we go. Just perfect timing, Lee Q. Good luck, everybody. Remember, safety cars are enabled. We'll probably do at least one more of these, so if anyone's watching has raced with us before, let me know in the chat and you can get in the next one. Have a think what track we fancy. I've got no force feedback. Okay, it's back now. Thank you, game. I had no force feedback, I was trying to fix it. Welcome in, Corn. Hope you're doing well. Reasonably okay, well that's sometimes as good as you can hope for. First warning already because it didn't change down to fifth.
Now stay alert for threats around you. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Can we now, Mark? Not sure what that'll do for you, Corn, but yeah, feel free. Slowly catching up. Need to keep off the grass though, that was silly, AD. Looks like Lee is at a moment. Yeah, you got to take that with a pinch of salt sometimes, Corn. The game lies a lot.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Wonder how long Killian's softs are going to last. Ah, there's your answer, 4 laps.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Penalty for cert.
Yellow flag.
As well as a bit of a mishap for cert by the look of it.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. And gap to the car in front, 2.9 seconds. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Made up some ground on cert in the pit stop, if only I hadn't got that penalty. Probably why I made up some ground, in fairness. Who was it that stopped? Killian. In fact, everyone has stopped now except the leader. Does anyone actually use that inside curb through Curva Grande?
Okay, gap ahead, 4.3 seconds. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Thanks, Mark. Just realised Sir pitted the same lap as me, but he started on hards. Lost ground there, messed up the first Lesmo, I think it was in the wrong gear.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.6 seconds.
Fuck that up and dropped out of DRS. Come on, AD.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Did I get it? Be close, I think. Guess not.
Green flag.
Bit of hard battle in there. feel like if I could just get the Lesmos right, I wouldn't be too bad at this circuit. One more lap.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Well, if I hadn't had that force feedback failure, considering I dropped back 6 seconds at the start, and the 10-second penalty, of course. But I'm only 11 seconds behind the leader, so it'd have been, assuming all had been equal, I'd have been about 5 seconds behind. Well done, everyone. Nice race, Luca. What happened, sir? Was it just a spin you had or something? You seemed to drop 3 or 4 seconds and get quite close to me at one point. Yeah, it's just the Lesmos are the ones I just can't do. Skill issue, fair enough, cert. Okay, is everyone sticking around for another one? Someone said they could only do one. Was it Killian? Am I awesome, Zach? I started on the mediums. They were okay. Fair enough, Killian. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you for your company. We can do another one with 5, unless anyone is watching who we know that would like to join. Any thoughts on tracks? You could spin the wheel. Take out the tracks we've already done, and Monaco. We'll probably finish on Monaco, as we usually do. All wet sim damage, no ghosting. Saudi's not a bad shout. Suzuka, Korn, yeah. We're going to get a different track from everybody, aren't we? I suspect. I'm game for pretty much anything, even somewhere like Baku or Singapore, which I'm useless at, but okay, we got 2 votes for Suzuka out of 6, because we count Korn, who's not. Baku for Kegis. I guess I'll just have to make an executive decision, won't I? Unless we get a... Well, the only majority we're going to get is for Suzuka. Unless... Oh, Imola. Don't like you anymore, Lee. So far, it's Suzuka with 2 votes, Baku and Imola and Saudi. Fair enough, Lee. So we haven't heard from you. Should we do Suzuka? We've had 2 people say that. Now I've had 2 people say Saudi. Let's do Suzuka, if that's all right with everybody. Even better, Kegis. Suits me just fine. Right, let's show you Suzuka. I do love this driving this track. It's not a great track for overtaking on, actually. There's really, unless you make a mistake, the only real overtaking place is down the start-finish straight. You can maybe have a dive into the triangle at the end of the lap. Again, maybe the hairpin at turn 11, but generally you ain't overtaking many places. Again, once we get down to the grid, let's actually, what's the grid look like? Stick with that, I guess. Suits me. Yeah, give people time to load setups and strategies and stuff. I think I have a setup entered for this one, so I will be relatively quick, but give everybody else a chance. Let me know in the chat when you're ready. Oh dear, big yawn. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know why I am. I've been going to sleep at sensible times this week, although I didn't have an afternoon nap or a lunchtime nap today. So maybe that's why. We had Chopsy at home. He spent all day in bed. Was up for about an hour in the morning and then went back to bed about 11 o'clock. Got up just in time for food at about 6:15. Those wings sound a little bit odd, but I'm sure they're right. Right, strategy. Soft medium. That's very long on the softs. I don't think I like that. There's my strategy, if anyone cares. So shout out in the chat when you're ready. I am. Starting P3. Okay, so Luca's ready. Tegis, Cert. So just Lee, I think, next. Left, rather. Because there's only 5 of us. Okie dokie, let's get going. Hopefully I'll have force feedback off the line. That hasn't happened to me very often. I hear of other people having it fairly regularly, but it's the first time it's happened to me. Or not the first, but it's very rare. Got minor wing damage already. %, on the right hand side. I was wrong gear, that's why.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, clear.
Yeah, I was in the wrong gear last lap, that didn't help. Maybe a bit naughty, that dive down the inside in turn one. That's not going to help, Lee.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Dickhead. Oh,
Okay, we've been
double
given a
dickhead.
time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. There's a new strategy available on the MFD. Okay, copy that.
Really need a safety car now.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Completely screwed that up.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Considering a couple of laps ago I was battling
Okay,
for the
car
lead.
ahead, 41.3 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment.
Ooh, keg
Just
us out on
focus on the
softs for
driving.
7 laps.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 19.9 seconds.
Luca's got 13 seconds of penalties. And round we go. Thanks for joining us, Lee. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. Search first stop.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 30.4 seconds.
Yeah, all right, Mark. I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
See what we can do on softs for the last lap, basically.
Okay, go, go, go! Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Or I might get 2 laps.
Use overtake now. Come on, push hard.
Why, Mark? Trying to set a fast lap. Notice I said fast, not fastest. Well, that's not going to do it, is it? Oh, fuck's sake, AD. Do you think we are, Ferrari? I'm almost out of talent. Time to give up. May as well let the cars behind lap me, and then at least I don't have to do the extra lap.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
What? It's like 10%, 20%. Oh, I think we'd be on Z by now. Ooh, Luca out.
We have to remember these days. There's no guarantee they're going to last forever.
If I hadn't let myself get lapped then, I would have had a podium.
I love you guys.
I only saw the aftermath of that. What happened? Right, what time is it? 10 o'clock. It's a bit early to finish, but my back's hurting. Let's do the full wet Monaco sim damage, no ghosting. Sort the men out from the boys. That race was a shit show on my part, apart from the bit where I was battling Cert. Cert, was my overtake on you in turn 1 a little iffy, or was it just hard? Felt like I dived in a little bit. Yeah, well, 100% clean. Oh, okay, fair enough. Thank you for saying that, sir. It was a little bit on the line, I thought, but as long as you were okay with it, then that's fine. Right, track select Monaco. Let's use this way. We certainly did. So Monaco, very short. Random grid. Very wet. Realistic start. Sim damage, no ghosting. Right then, let's do this. Do you want to try Night Monaco? I thought it wouldn't let you. Let's have a look. Midnight? Alright, let's do Midnight Monaco. Why not? Try anything once. Midnight Monaco in full wet. I wonder if they bothered installing lights. No popcorn, sir. You're joining in. Come on. Get your car chosen. This could be interesting, though. Good luck, everybody. Well, you find out what it's like then. You never done one. That doesn't look very wet. I did choose very wet, didn't I? Oh well, I hope so. If not, we'll have to do it again. It is very wet. I'm ready too, for what it's worth. Just Luca. Starting P2 as well. Who's that ahead of me? It's another McLaren, is it? Oh no, it's an RB, V-carb. So remember, no ghosting or anything. Side by side up here, not a great idea. They have installed lights at least. I messed with the suspension settings because they looked wrong. I suspect they were in fact perfectly acceptable, and I've just fucked my car up. Ah, shit.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Oh, shit.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Sorry, Luca, that wasn't me trying to block you, it was me not being able to drive the car in a straight line. I heard that, I had no idea what was going on, but
Remember to adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to.
lap we were on 4, Jesus. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's good fun. Well, we do it at the end of every stream, pretty much. So pop back next Thursday if you fancy another try. Yeah, funnily enough, we don't do this as an open lobby. I have. The trouble was most of them didn't realise what they were letting themselves in for. So half the grid were facing the wrong way off the start.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh shit. Yeah. What usually happens in this is one of the cars near the front of the grid hits the wall on the way up the hill after the first corner, and then nobody can get past, so the rest of the field basically takes themselves out, crashing into the car near the front that's crashed. Yeah, I gave myself damage at one point, which I've been fighting with since like lap 1.
There's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
It's not terrible damage, but I think I also completely. Right. Yeah, that's another thing. You get tyre damage by hitting the walls. Yeah, I think I completely screwed my setup up as well. Well, there we go. P2, woo! It is, as long as you don't take it too seriously. It's a bit of fun. Yeah. It's just, yeah, almost impossible. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Apologies, a bit short, but my back's hurting, so I'm going to call it quits there. I should be on tomorrow evening with some more Assassin's Creed. JBG's away this week, so that's why we did Assassin's Creed last night. Thank you for joining me, Seth. Always fun. Hope for you all, you two kedges, and thank you, Luca. Yeah, hopefully you all have a good end to your week and a great weekend. With a bit of luck, I will see you all soon. So take care. No, it's my shoulders. It's just F1. I really should spend an hour or two honing my seating position for the game, because after about 3 hours, my shoulders and stuff start to ache. So it's not a backache. It's just because I've been playing F1 for too long. But yeah, I hope your back gets better as well, Con. So once again, thank you everybody. Hopefully see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.